On the Now Morning Show, Lisa alongside Carrie, all the way up until 8 o'clock. Karaoke on that side?
Yes, I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Good, good, good. So right now we're talking about Diabetes Awareness Day. World Diabetes Day, I believe, is November 14th. And my next guests are here to tell us all about it. Sharon Thompson of Superfarm, corporate pharmacist. Welcome. And no stranger to the program with her blue hair. I do remember you from last year, coloring your hair.
Yes.
To commemorate World Diabetes Day and the month as well. And Aika Sanois, CEO and founder of Caribbean Lifestyle Diabetes Center in Chaguanas. So, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Tell me what's happening this year.
Well, this month is Diabetes Awareness Month, and we have various activities. One of the main things we're doing this year, I've also partnered with Superfarm this year, and we'll be having free diabetes education consultations, together with free diabetes blood sugar testing, blood pressure testing, and boosters also on board as well. So we'll be doing this at all 9 locations. We've started from the 4th of November last week, and it's continuing. Today we'll be at Superfarm Couva, tomorrow Gulfview. Next week we have Monday and Tuesday respectively. We'll be at Marval and West Moorings, and the following week Price Plaza and Valzine.
Okay, and this means that persons can just come in to get themselves tested on these particular days?
Yes. Anika has committed to, again, come to all 9 locations. We have diabetic promotions, we have testing being done. If you want to know what's happening and where she's going to be next, you can just log on to our Facebook or IG at Superfarm TT to find out more details.
And Aika, I know you work a lot with persons with diabetes. How prevalent is it in Trinidad and Tobago?
We don't have any statistics, because at the end of the day, like I mentioned last time, we don't have a registry per se, but we can estimate. Back in the 2017, the Diabetes Association stated there were over 200,000 persons. And then with various reports from PAHO and WHO, the prevalence looks roughly about 18%. On World Diabetes Day, which is Thursday, the International Diabetes Federation, which is the main diabetes body, will be releasing new statistics for the past 2 years. But I know back in 2017, they stated the health expenditure, the cost was over $727 billion just for diabetes only, and this was globally.
Wow. So, and I know that it is something that we're grappling with here in Trinidad and Tobago. Not just, and it doesn't just affect the person who is affected by diabetes, but the entire family. And I noticed that this year you're looking at raising awareness with regard to the impact that diabetes has on the family and the support network. Tell me more about it. Both of you can.
Basically, this is actually a theme that has been for the past 2 years, last year and this year. This is the theme that came out of the International Diabetes Federation. And with the partnership with Superfarm, we actually get to see the families when they come to the pharmacy. So you're able to talk to them, of course, and because when the person comes through, this is she who cooks the meal or he cooks the meal, and they always want to advise. So I think this partnership is a good partnership whereby you can actually get the whole family involved.
Why was it important for Superfarm to be involved?
Because this is not just, like you said, about the person who has diabetes, but it's about the entire family, as well as it's not just World Diabetes Day, it's Diabetic Month.
Right.
So it's an awareness for everyone. It's one of those things that is more prevalent than people realize, and a lot of people think because they take their medication, it's okay to eat whatever they want and do whatever they want, but it really isn't, because the consequences are dire, and you see it as you go along in life. There are end-stage diseases that occur when you don't treat your diabetes and keep it under control.
Such as?
There are things that happen with your eyes, things that happen with your organs, things that you really just don't see until it's really a bit too late.
And what are some of the symptoms? Maybe we can talk about some of the symptoms of diabetes that persons should look at and think, okay, I need to get tested.
Unfortunately, most of the symptoms for diabetes can mean many things, and this is where testing is important. You're going to frequent urination, so they can say, okay, because you're in a room with AC, that's really cool, that's why you're going to the bathroom often. You're always thirsty, extreme hunger, blurred vision. And like I said, these things can mean many things. So it's important to go and get tested, especially if it is, you have diabetes in your family. There's a specific test you can do, which is called an HbA1c. And it can give you a definite diagnosis, because that's the gold standard test that they use presently.
I see here you talk about pre-diabetes. What is that?
Okay, pre-diabetes is basically, your blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but it's not high enough to be confirmed or diagnosed as diabetes. So before, this is what people used to say, they have borderline or they have a touch of sugar.
Yes, I've heard borderline,
right.
yes.
So the correct terminology is actually called prediabetes.
And if you are in that area, how cautious do you need to be?
Oh, definitely. Most important, you need to, owing to the fact it just takes one figure alone to just cross over to full-blown type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
So it's the same thing, healthy eating, exercising, and then you don't have to wait until you reach that stage. This is what everyone's supposed to be doing, whether you have a medical condition or not.
You should be
eating healthy, exercising.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to exercise today, right, Carrie? And Carrie's going to join me with Soca Fit, which you were part of. In terms of Super Farm, so it's across the month, for this month, across, but it's different days, or is it every day you can go in? In other words, do I have to log on to social media to find out where you'll be testing next? Tell me how they're going to find out and where they need to go and so on.
Well, like I said, if you want to find out where ANICA is going to be next, you can log on to our Facebook or Instagram account.
Okay.
And Superfarm TT, and you will find details.
So you're touring. This is what's
happening.
I'm
touring.
Yes. That's wonderful.
Yeah, so like I said earlier on, we are presently today I'll be at Hoover, tomorrow I'll be at Gulfview. And Boost is also on board, so they do have a special. Once it is where they're doing the testing and the consultations at that specific location, there is a buy one, get one free promotion going on as well.
How do you get kits? How do you get kits, testing kits?
Oh, unfortunately, you do have to purchase it.
Right.
Right. They do have a system in place where the CDAP for persons with diabetes, and it started off with persons who are only on insulin, that they can apply through CDAP and they can get a machine and strips free for the month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were going
No, I was just wanted to add that they can come, the Superfarms initiative really is to reach out to the community and make sure that we can add value through services. So one of the things that we do is always have promotions on these same diabetic kits, the glucose testing monitors, things like that. So whenever they want, they can come into Superfarm for a nominal fee. They can have their cholesterol tested, their glucose tested. We do blood pressure testing, BMI, that kind of thing.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations with the work that you continue to do.
Thank you.
And thank you, Superfarm, for joining with ANICA.
No
She's a wonderful person. I know that. We've worked together before. And of course, it continues for the month of November.
Correct.
Right? And you can log on to the Facebook page and so on to find out when next ANICA Sanois is going to be in your area. Yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
So, ladies, thank you very much. We're going to leave it there right now because we're going to check in with our traffic update to see what's going on the roadways. And of course, if you are on Talk City 91.1 FM, keep driving, keep listening. We're going to take in a few messages and come right back.